Most people think the torso killer's crime started in the 1970s, but they actually go back years earlier. What investigators missed then changed the course of this case forever. Tonight, we break down the full timeline, from the first disappearance to the shocking confessions decades later. In the mid-1960s, women began disappearing across New Jersey and New York. No witnesses, no suspects, and no clear patterns. Police treated each disappearance as an isolated case, but the torso killer had already begun his spree, quietly moving from city to city, leaving chaos behind. Looking back, the pattern is chillingly clear. Victims were vulnerable. Locations were temporary. The crimes escalated slowly, giving investigators no clear signature, but the same man was behind them all. Departments didn't share cases, and files sat untouched for decades. By the 1970s, the violence increased. Bodies were discovered in hotels. Victims were dismembered. Fear spread through the city. The media gave him a name, the torso killer. But even then, investigators didn't know how many victims already existed. There was no DNA testing, no national database, and limited communication between departments. Each agency worked alone. Cottingham moved, changed locations, stayed invisible. Every missed connection allowed him to continue. In 1980, police finally caught him in a hotel room. A victim survived, which gave investigators their first break. The killing stopped, and everyone assumed the story was over. But decades later, the truth would surface in a shocking confession. The focus was on crimes they could prove, but many earlier victims were never identified. Cold cases stayed cold. Families were left waiting decades for answers, and the full timeline remained incomplete until the confession. Decades later, Cottingham confessed to a murder from 1965. That single admission rewrote the timeline. It proved investigators had been chasing the wrong start date. And suddenly, cold cases that were once thought closed were reopened. This is why understanding the timeline is critical. It changes everything. This wasn't a short crime spree. It was decades of violence hidden in plain sight. In the next video, we'll focus on the victims, the people whose lives were forever changed. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the full story of the torso killer.